Saint Valentine's Day is almost here and you still don't have a present? Don't worry, we've prepared a last-minute present idea for you, so you still have a chance to make it up and make something special for your better half, and you won't even need a mold. We'll make 2 soaps that go together, one for you and the second one for your significant other. You probably have a round mold and a heart-shaped cookie cutter somewhere around the kitchen. If you don't have a round mold, you can take a plastic cup. Just wash it properly before using. The only thing you need to buy is a melt and pour soap base, white goat's milk soap base for white parts, and clear glycerin soap base for red parts. Goat's milk is rich in nutrients and fatty acids, which makes it a great cleanser and skin moisturizer. Soap colorant. We'll be using a red one today, but it's up to you which color you prefer. And don't forget the glitter, it will suit here well too. Essential or fragrance oil. We'll be using lavender oil, which perfectly moisturizes and calms down the skin during winter times. Of course, as always, we'll need rubbing alcohol, heat-safe container, and a spatula. Let's get started. Cut the soap base into cubes and measure how much soap you'll need. I usually put the cubes into the mold and add 1 or 2 more because a lot of the soap base is left on the container itself. Since we'll be making 2 soaps that have opposite colors, we'll need 1 mold of white soap base and 1 mold of clear soap base. Put previously measured soap bases into containers. We need to melt both clear and white soap bases, but if it's your first time, you can do it separately. It will just take longer. Put them into the double boiler and melt, stirring occasionally. Once soap bases are melted, add the fragrance. From 10 to 15 drops of fragrance per 1 pound of soap base is enough. Add red colorant to the clear base gradually. The amount of colorant depends on how deep you want the color to be. Add glitter and stir it, so it distributes in the soap base evenly. But be careful not to over-stir your soap. Put the cookie cutters into the mold and spray them with rubbing alcohol. Make sure they stick to the mold well. Pour the white soap base into 1 heart-shaped cutter and the clear base into another. Spray with alcohol to remove bubbles and leave to harden for around 40 minutes. Push them out of the cookie cutter and put the soaps into the round mold. Melt about 2 to 3 cubes of clear soap base and the same amount of white soap base. Wait a few seconds so that soap bases cool down a little and don't melt our hearts. Spray the mold with rubbing alcohol again and pour the clear soap base into the mold with white heart until the very top. Spray the surface with rubbing alcohol to remove bubbles. And pour the white soap base into the mold with the red heart the same way and spritz with alcohol. Leave soaps to harden. We've tried other ways of making these soaps so that you don't have to. Technically, you can melt the white soap base first, fill in the inside of the first heart and the outer side of the second heart, using a bottle for salad seasoning like this one. Then wait until it hardens and remove from the cutter. Melt the clear soap base and do the opposite thing. It didn't work for us, so we don't recommend it. We've also tried to cut hearts from ready soap cylinders, but it was way too difficult and it didn't turn out well either. So 40 minutes have passed and voila! You've just made a great present for your Valentine by yourself. If you enjoyed our video, hit like and subscribe for more melt and pour soap recipes. Lots of love, bye bye!